empty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Yellow Jackets will boot it away to start the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will start this game off. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely not. I got a plane to catch. But I tell you what, it was one of the most exciting games in all of college football. And Tech with the huge lead early.
There he goes! Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Craver.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Turns it on down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
That's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Craver. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. And the Dogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Wants to go up top. Looking left. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Yellow Jackets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for a gap. It's Aven. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Number 16, on to
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out, and a chance to go on top with this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And now this offense will take the field again. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the option. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got the 1st down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Dawgs!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll run the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The Rambling Wreck and the Dawgs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. I'll
coach said, you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Now adjusting. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing.
21, Georgia Tech, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Stockton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments.
Set to kick this one off.
He'll bring it out. It's Stockton. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it in the middle. It's Barber. And they're able to make the tackle. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown...
And the ball is loose on the return. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Got room on the return. Just plowing ahead. Touchdown, Dawgs! He shed tackles right and left and housed it. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He's got it down the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Grabs it in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. On the run, it's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give out of the gun. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Georgia Tech, 7.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Not a chance. Missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
To the ground. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. I think at this point you might as well try to throw the ball down the field because this Dog defense is not giving an inch.
They don't give an inch. They hunt the whole entire game, and they're all highly recruited.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Georgia! And they turn it into a defensive score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Cobb. Here's a heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. He now has 115 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got him in the open.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Running through contact. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The clean old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black